Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here. Another day of Astro Gravitational Report. Welcome, everybody, and welcome to the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and improving here. Hopefully, you improve too. A lot of is going on. A lot has been going on. Quite a few reports came in from people, including this guy is talking to you about lack of sleep, weird dreams, right? A lot of dreams coming from the shadow. Of course, Mercury is in Scorpio, so we expecting that, particularly with the moon, that was squaring Mercury and Mars, lack of actions in a certain ways, and so on. But what is going to happen today, though? We're going to see that earlier today, a lot of the authorities, like it's not balanced, right? There is no love, and what is it? The love is going to be? It's going to coming towards Venus. Very in particular that when we wake up in the morning, we are going to have these energies of 150 degrees from the sun towards Saturn and Neptune, and then the moon is going to come in. But the solution for this is going to be Venus. And here is that some of the people, they are going to using their ego. We're going to see this energy of the moon squaring Lilith, okay? Kind of like opposing the things in there. But the moon is also squaring Uranus. It's like, you know what, I'm going to skipping this revaluations. I'm going to skipping all these upgrades. I'm going to skipping all these new things that it's going to coming towards me and so on. While the intuition and the authority, they are sextile. What I mean by this, so up above in the apex, okay, is going to be this is going to be a Saturn and Neptune who are retrograde. That says like, listen, there's certain things, it's time to let it go. Certain things in your life, they just gotta, purge them out. They need to be dying, okay? That doesn't serve purpose anymore. Enough is enough, right? And a lot of other people, they are still battling within this. So now we have the energy of the moon, which is here. It's pointing out right at this time. It's pointing towards Saturn and Neptune. And we have Saturn and Neptune. We have another yacht, that's going to be what? The solution is going to be the sun that is at Libra. And now with all this energy that it goes on, we have the moon approaching the end of Leo, right? What happened with the end of Leo? Have we had in mind when all the planets ending Leo and entering Virgo? There is this yacht that comes from Pluto, Saturn, and Neptune. And here is that today is going to be lots of this divine reminders, and it all depends of what you are going to what prove to yourself, right? Who and what side are you going to take? Even though the divine is going to coming in together, is going to be pushing into it, of course, some of the people is going to be what? Listening something else. Hi, Mercedes. Thank you for coming in. And hi, Imran. Thank you for coming in too. So this is what we are going to be dealing with, and particularly in the morning, as we are going to be seeing it as the sun hasn't been rising up in the morning, right? It's still that square with Jupiter and facing Chiron. That energy is still in there, but we see the divine energies that are coming into Saturn and Neptune, and we see the energies of the moon of that 150 degrees. So the solution, it's going to be Venus at Libra. All it takes, it's love. But people who doesn't feel the love, who doesn't get into the love, can they use it as a solution? Can you use something that you don't feel from within you to express it, and what does it take? So it all depends of what you have, particularly in Libra right now in there. This is a very interesting changes, and we're going to be seeing it. We're going to go through the report. 7 o'clock is going to be some highly intense energies. We're going to see as the sun is going to move in about a few days more deeply within Libra is about that all the retrograde changes that it comes in right now is to find a balance with the past, but also to looking for a brighter future. But the Sun 10 is going to be going where? Into the underground, into the Scorpio, right? You're going to be putting the authorities like, you know what? I need to find the ways. I need to find what? I need to find more things. I need to adjust things. Okay? And it's going to be taking what? Go back into the library. Go do some research. Go back into things in there. Okay? But it's also is going to be go back search where? Within you, together with the partner, right? And that's what is very important is this Scorpio investigation energies with a partner. They are going to be a very powerful, and we're going to know about it. We're going to be seeing this as going to be start coming up every day. Okay, we're going to see it today. This is the yacht that it's made over at Uranus and Vertex, which is opens the gate, and we're going to see it Saturn and Neptune. So now with all this interchange yachts, all these fingers of destiny in there, we're going to see some challenges that the reminders is going to be coming to us. But those reminders, can we be able to hear it? Don't wait until they, what? Screaming out at you. So later on between 9 and 10, the energy is going to be going from intense to a little bit more calm down as the ascendant is going to be with Mars and Mercury. Of course, Lilith is squaring the moon. It's like the shadow is like, I don't want to hear this divine intuition. I want to get my own stuff, right? And this is going to be some challenges in there, even though that depends on what you choose, because sometimes these synchronizations of Lilith with Jupiter, it's kind of like a growing to the shadow. The shadow, it grows, okay? So it's going to be interest moments within a consciousness because Mercury and Mars is about to come together. Mars is like, you know what? Wait a minute. I need to investigate in things. I need to think about it. I don't know what I feel and what I sense and what I'm reading. Certain things doesn't match. We need to investigate this. All right, without investigations, later on, the energy is going to be changed. About 11 o'clock, you're going to be seeing some more within this restriction. It's just like you're trying to find something, and all of a sudden it's gone. You go into the library and you're looking for certain books, certain information, it's gone. You're looking at for certain things on the internet, and all of a sudden it says 404, page not found. And you're like, where is it going on? Where is this information went through it, right? How can I be dealing with this? How can I getting at this? There is no such a, I gotta find a logical understanding of the things that it needs to be done. I want this to be perfect, but there is no perfect, right? So later on, the energy is gonna calm down. We're gonna see some this particular shift of the inner work towards Venus. It all depends how much you're going to be handling in there within you. Particularly that energy of Pluto and Uranus right now, they're both retrograde. You're asked to review past relationships. You're going to review past things, past restrictions, past illusions, so you can find the truth. Because see, that kite that it's made, okay? So Venus is down here in the bottom, okay? So we have this beautiful trines in there, and then you have two sextiles that goes towards Saturn and Neptune. So on the one side it's Uranus, on the other side it's Pluto. We got four big guys retrograde creating a kite that fuels Venus. And today, on the top of everything, we have a yacht that is from the moon and the sun, that the solution is going to be a Venus. So you have to go deep. You have to reevaluate. Don't jump from one relationship to another one until You revise things. Don't go and close certain things because you haven't revised anything. You haven't processed within you. All right. And a lot of the people is going to be looking at it is like, "Deal, how can we do this?" and so on. And with this moment that we are going to be going through, it's going to be require a lot of power. If you paying attentions, you maybe you feel like you're powerless, just simply because your mind, your brain, it's processing and it's using all this energy to feed up within you. It's kind of like takes the energies from the body because the brain it's overloaded. And this is why maybe you feel a certain exhaustions, right? Because you're digging deep. Mercury, left brain, digging deep. All right, well, later on at 1 o'clock, we're going to see the authority that it's going to be coming in. Things is going to be start looking at for solutions. The authority is going to be seeking like, what is this? I need to get these things in order. In order to understand how this is going to work, you have psychology, you have philosophy, and you have spirituality. They all coming to this beautiful trine. Okay, this is like the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Okay, that's how you should be taking a look at it in a way. And we're going to have it with the moon. All right, we're going to have it with the moon. It's going to be some interesting moments because the moon right now is trining Chiron and the event horizon, which is the ascendant. It is pointing out through Sag. Philosophy, spirituality, talk. What are you going to be? Can you be listening to that? Can you take in advices? Can you be able to catch up in there with what the advices as energies they are coming into? And most of the people, what? They want the money. They want to make sure they survive. They want to make sure that the rent is paid off and so on and so on and so on. And all of a sudden they forgot that they sold their soul for money. Now, when this hits your heart, you have no meanings of everything, right? And this is what the evaluations is going to be making when, guess what? Mercury, Mars, and Lilith, it's going to be meeting together, okay? And this is going to be a tough things to be looking inside with itself. But we're going to get a reminder about this at 2 o'clock. It is about like, before you do something, go figure things out. Because doing it, it's more easier compared to make up your mind. You see, this is like also in the business, in the companies. What do? They're going, they create a plans, they try this, they try that, until they are ready. Right? The inventors, what do? They do on a drawing boards. If you ever invented something, you draw it on a board, you go ahead, you look at it, you picture it in your mind, how it's gonna be. Right? So this it's taking time, energies, and effort and thoughts. And the actions can take what? If you're being an electrician and you have to design a circuit, it takes you like about 8 hours to design the circuit. You know how many minutes it takes to wire it? It's about an hour. Talking about from personal experience here. And this is what people have to go ahead and we have to figure these things out that it comes into us. We are going to be figuring out the circuit. Let me show you some what I mean by circuit. There he is. See, this is was the previous hour, right? Pretty much nothing going on. And all of a sudden, right, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, right, all the energies it's coming in, and it's the transformations has to be coming in into the order. Can you be able to transform your way of system that works inside of you from transformations that it's going to leading to, I know how to do that wiring for 10 minutes, not for 1 hour, but it's going to take me 10 hours to think, right? But then every time you have to go ahead and wire, you don't have to spend 1 hour, you're spending 10 minutes. You see, that's what transformation is. And then when you applied the same principles into you, into your life, in there, you're gonna find the ways to make things quick. But also, you're gonna have extra time to enjoy life. And that's what is about this divine guidance. You to have also time for the divine. All right, well, things is going to be changing at 4 o'clock. Is going to be some more focus of the new things that's going to be scary you, or they're going to be afraid of you. You know, you're afraid of the new things. But later on at 5 o'clock, the energies of the emotions is going to be coming more, what? More better. You're going to be feeling more calm down, and you might be going to feel like, I should go take a nap in there, because the ascendant, the North Node right now, it is trining Mars and Mercury, preventing from these actions. Okay? Is those who overcome our anger, those vengeance and all this energies right now, there's like, you know what? I don't have to deal with this. I was asked about certain situations today, and I'm like, you know what? No. The biggest teacher is life. There is a karma. You don't have to go deal with this. You don't have to go get in all this. It's not worth it. Let the karma do its work. She knows the best, right? But a lot of the people, they want to be, like, yeah, get physical, and let me get this, and let me get. No. Time out. If you are advanced and you evolve in there, that energy should not even come to your thought pattern. And if it even comes in, you are going to be able to control it from within yourself. It's like, wait a minute, this is not proper thinking, right? All right, unhealed patterns come in. Everyone has unhealed patterns, right? And Chiron is going to be coming in the horizon at 6 p.m. This is going to be like someone that comes in and stick your wounds. It's like, hey, but you know what? If you not do this, it's not feeling good. Are you feeling okay with this? Are you feeling good with that? And now someone comes in and tries to crank you up. It's kind of like somebody's trying to put a salt into your wounds. And you're screaming, right? And you're like, you know what? I already healed. I already forget and forgot about it. Yeah, you can have some scars, but I'm done with it. It doesn't matter to me. And this is going to be coming in very great from the moon, because right now the emotions is about like, I healed my emotions. And now from my emotion, I healed my gravity field, I heal my energies, and I don't have to do this anymore. I'm good. I can pat myself on the back. And that's what you should do. Okay? Once in a while, you should pay attention to this. Well, in the next hour, all of a sudden, everything is just begins to flow. All this positive, negative stuff, all this is going to be coming in. And it's gonna come. It's gonna hit us like like a tsunami. Okay, this is what the energies are gonna be in there, and we are going for a 1 hour differences into us. Okay, so this is a 6 p.m. and all of a sudden it's 7, right? Everyone is present. The divine is present. The intense energies are present, but so is what? So is the solutions are present as well. Okay. Hi, highest priestess. Glad to see you here. So these choices that you're going to be making at 7 p.m. is going to be affecting to what you are going to be dealing later on at 8. So you're going to find out this roller coaster, right? So you go up, you go down, you're dealing with so many things, right? But those many things he's going to beginning to point out to what? Have you listen your intuition in there? Are we getting that intuition that it's coming in? That it's fed up from who? Who is feeding the moon? Pluto, Saturn, and Neptune, right? So those interlocking yachts, they're gonna come in and they're gonna talk into you. The question is are you gonna be finding the solutions about love? And this yacht that is gonna be coming in is gonna be some so strong, and is gonna be bringing it back where? At home, down, below, right? You see those green lines right here that it's coming, right? So you need to pay attention. So what do you have here between the end of Aquarius and beginning of Pisces? What do you have there? A revolution within the soul. And that is your personal revolution within the soul. Now, when your soul is talking, your soul makes balance. Now the soul love that it comes in, it's coming into Venus. And she's home. And now you feel home. And remember these energies, because these energies are very beautiful, right? This is a Venus that it's at home, and it gets all the soul's love at home. Hi, well, the energy is not going to be staying that much, beautiful. You're going to have some, like, you need to take a break, but there is also this energy as, can you be able to let it go? Okay? That energy is of let it go, as the ascendant is going to be at 29 degrees of Gemini is going to be squaring this 29 degrees, 28 degrees of Saturn, and Neptune is about that much close to entering Pisces, but we're already feeling it. And Neptune says, like, end of the illusions, end of this programs, end of this false paradigm, false life, and so on. These things are crumbled. Get it through your head. And this is going to be some tough energies with people, particularly with some of you who has situations that it's the end of Gemini, the end of Sag, and in the end of Aquarius. You're going to be seeing it in there, because this is going to be challenging things, right? Lots of challenges. All right, 10 o'clock, the energy is going to be some calm, peaceful. You hope that you solve the stuff. You hope that you did some changes. Some of changes taking effect, some of the changes doesn't take in effect. Even though you're accepting certain things, they don't have the approval from your ego yet, right? You're going to have this internal fights in there within you, and now you're wondering, how can I grow? How can I be more strong? How can I be more powerful to have my will over my ego, right? Is the soul. The soul is going to tell you, you know what? I need you to be a protector, not to fight with me. So now you solve the internal conflict within yourself. It's going to leading. So you don't have the war within you. The soul is leading to the path. Okay? Let me remind you about the joke that it's there. The mind and the heart, they've been having the ego communications. It's like, hey, I'm going to lead you this way. And the heart's like, yeah, every time I'm listening to you, I'm the one who gets hurt, right? And I cannot get the things that I want. And the mind's like, you heart, shut up, I'll talk about it. And the soul was just sitting there and watching them, and it's like, you know what? Why just not you two shut up, and I will show you the map. And that's what it is. The soul is going to be showing you the map. The question is, are you going to be listening with the mind? Are you going to be listening with your heart? Or are you going to be able to put all these things together within you and understand that the ego within you is about to protect you. Okay? All right? That's all I have for you guys for right now. And we're gonna be talking about in the morning at 7 o'clock what we are going to be facing, right? Well, the moon is gonna be crossing over. It's gonna be at Virgo, and for some of us, this is gonna be a what? Hermit mode. Okay, hermit mode. The moon is approaching the south node, and with this intense energies that are currently right now, and the way that the things are going on, finally, the south node doesn't oppose anymore Saturn. So you're gonna find certain restrictions. You're gonna feel like I need to meditate. I need to look more deep. Now you're gonna be able to embrace the energies of those divine guidance that came to you. Now it's time to soak it up from within, open it up, and we're gonna be talking about more tomorrow. All right, guys. Hey, Nance. Thank you. And that's all for right now, guys. Hopefully, we're all gonna do some of our work tomorrow. Hopefully, the things is gonna be much, much better. And come back tomorrow for another astrogravitational report. Much love to you, and good luck.